This is a portion of the arrest record of the mother of Summer Wells, who is still missing. She would be 8 years old today if she were alive. She went missing in June of 2021. At the very top of the arrest record, you'll see that her mother was previously arrested for child abuse and has other violence on her record. Now, this is the poor little girl and her mom. In a moment, I'll explain. There she is with a very short haircut, which I think was a punishment. Isn't she a cute little girl? She's still considered to be missing. That is a buzz cut that I think was some form of punishment. That's her father, Don Wells, and that there is proof that this child was being abused. That is a huge bruise. This is a portion of the last photograph that was taken of her, and I believe actually that she's not alive in this photo, and you'll see why in a moment. Now, this is just a tarot reading, so I could be wrong about this, okay?
My mother and her were planting flowers, and we went in after we got done washing our hands, and she got a piece of candy from Grandma, and she wanted to go back over and see her brothers, and I said okay, and I walked her all the way over to the porch, and I watched her walk into the kitchen where the boys were watching TV.
By the way, the brothers that the mother has just mentioned, this is Candace. Some people call her Candace Wells, but it looks like she goes by the last name Fly. Anyway, the brothers have since been removed by child protection because of her husband's drinking, Don's drinking, who is the father, or supposedly the father, of Summer Wells.
And I told the boys, I said, watch Summer, I'll be back. And within 2 minutes I came back, and I asked the boys where their sister was, and they said, she went downstairs, Mom, to play with her toys in the playroom. I said, okay. And I yelled downstairs for her a couple times, and I didn't get no answer, which was unusual because usually she always answers me. And so I went down there to check, and she was nowhere in sight.
All right, so I just want to remind everyone that this is the very first reading that I have attempted, or that I'm doing on Summer Wells. I plan to keep doing them until we figure out what happened. Both parents called 911 on June 15th, 2021 at 6:26 p.m. And apparently their general gist was that she was last seen outside her house around about the same time. We do know that 2 days later, the press brought up the father, Don Wells, the fact that he had a criminal record, and they said that it was not irrelevant. And in hindsight now, looking back on this reading, I'm wondering why and how the press did not know about the mother's arrest record for child abuse. I believe the next day the father did an interview, and he claimed that he thought that a bad person had grabbed Summer. The FBI got involved on the 21st of June. On the 24th, Don Wells did another interview and admitted that, he had committed a domestic assault the year before. We know that the mother spoke for the first time on June 28th. There's a few problems with her statements. They just seem weird. The first time she spoke, she claimed that everyone was planting flowers outside. Everybody. So her and Summer, and that Summer had wandered into the house, and that Summer's three brothers were the last ones to see her. The family claims, not the brothers, no one has spoken to the brothers directly, my understanding, but the family claims that the three brothers saw Summer going into the basement. And they were the last, and then nobody saw her after that. Shortly after that, the sheriff of the town in Tennessee, where she disappeared from, admitted to everybody that he did not believe that it was an abduction. We do know that it was a bit odd that on Facebook, the last pictures of Summer, she appeared to have a shaved head. And we don't really know why this was done. I know the mother has given several explanations for it, but it could have been some form of punishment. But anyway, so on June 25th, a family friend named David Dotson, for some reason, took the three brothers out of town for a day of mini golfing, but it appeared that he was doing that to keep them away from the FBI agents. Anyway, on June 26th, the police announced for everyone to be on the lookout for a red truck, maroon or red, Toyota Tacoma, year somewhere between 98 and 2000, with white buckets in the truck bed, because apparently it had been seen in the area where Summer lived on the evening of June 14, which was the evening before she disappeared. And they didn't say anything else about that truck. The mother on the 28th said, now here's where it gets weird. So Candace Wells further stipulates that on the 28th, she doesn't like to go for walks or anything because she's scared of snakes and the coyotes, etc. That's fine. Except that she then followed it up. Remember that she previously stated that everyone was outside planting flowers. On the 28th, Candace said that she was away outside her house for 2 minutes, and then Summer was no longer in the house. It's just a very weird statement. On July the 3rd, we had the head of Child Services, Tim Perry, announcing to everyone, trying to encourage the community to unite, because there was a lot of social media criticism. But I mean, you can't, who is he to say that? What does he mean? That everyone should believe the parents? Anyway, on the 9th of July, we've got the police announcing that everyone is now a suspect. There's no single person of interest. Everyone is a suspect. Now, this is very unfortunate. On the 24th day of July, 2021, we find out that the three brothers were removed from the household by Child Services. Now, the father claimed that it was because he got drunk and he got angry because his sons accused him of selling their sister or something like that, and that he freaked out and got drunk. And he thought that his sons were better off in the custody of Child Services. Just very strange. There have been water searches, divers. They've been interviewed by several YouTubers, Dr. Phil, the behavior panel. I don't trust the behavior panel because they still believe that we've gone to the moon. I don't know how the behavior panel can explain how we had the technology to go beyond Earth's lower orbit back then, and now we don't have it. They must believe NASA when they said that we used to have the technology, but we lost it. Come on. They've been wrong before. They also believe the McCanns were innocent. Anyway, they have a tendency to be a little bit snobby. It's probably because they're very well educated and, they're very well spoken. These people are the upper echelon. They don't know how regular people live. They just don't. I like them. They're funny. I really like that Mark guy, and I like Chase. I'm not like all of them, but they are out of touch with the way that the majority of people live, because they're wealthy and they're extremely well educated, and I don't trust them. They tend to be biased toward wealthy, rich people, and biased against the poor. So I don't give I watch them simply because they're funny and interesting, and the anecdotes that they have, but I often don't agree with what they say. Anyway, what I want to look at is, I'll tell you what I want to look at. The strange thing is that it appears that the brothers have sort of been, I don't think that they've ever been interviewed by the authorities. And it appears, especially when the FBI agents were around and we have the family friend conveniently on that day taking them out of town for the whole day to go mini golfing. It appears that there has been some effort to keep them away from the authorities. So we're going to look into what they saw on June the... Actually, no, we're going to go to the evening of June the 14th. Let's look at who was driving that truck, how that person was thinking and feeling. The driver of the red or maroon Toyota Tacoma truck on the evening of June 14, 2021. By the way, I just want to tell you that all I've done is shuffle. I have not actually looked. I haven't asked any questions, so I have no idea what's about to come out. So it's very important that you watch the series of readings that I will post after this one in case I get something wrong, okay? I'm just asking for general energies. May I please see the person who was driving that red or maroon Toyota Tacoma truck with the white buckets in the back on the evening of June the 14th, 2021, in 2 more hard and then 4 soft. The driver of that truck, 1 more hard and 4 soft. The driver of that truck, please. Thanks for being with me, by the way, guys. 4 soft in 4, please. How was the driver on June 14th? Bring me back to the evening of June 14th. 2 more. 2021 in Tennessee. The driver of that Toyota Tacoma with the white buckets. 1 more. What was that driver? What was the driver thinking and feelings right here, guys? Okay, now, that's a married woman, by the way, right there. Okay, something else is coming out. Okay, what's going on here? They may have offered something to, this could be Candace. I've got to see if I can figure out Candace's birth date, so just give me 1 second. She could be a Capricorn. Hang on 1 moment. Or simply a married woman. Just a moment now. All right, so I have looked everywhere and I cannot find, apparently it's Candace Bly is her name. I cannot find her date of birth. It appears that Summer Wells is an Aquarius, by the way. But here is Candace's statement, first statement to the media, okay? It's not very impressive. Get ready. Oops, sorry guys. Hang on, I'm trying to... Just a minute. I'm going to see if I can tilt this so you can see it properly. Right, so I think, by the way, look at what... When I took the tablet off that, just look at what's trying to come out. The Ace of Swords underneath this group of people there. So I think it's important. I know you're probably dying to see the other interviews, and so am I. But where that was so fresh after the disappearance, I think it's good if we just stay right here. Okay? Now, let's keep going with the driver of the red Tacoma. Notice how there's a group of people here. There's some Ace of Swords, truth. So there's something very relevant about this driver of the Toyota Tacoma. Could have been a woman. There may have been some kind of an offer. There may have been a group of people here, or these could be the children. We just don't know. This could be a sibling of Candace Bly. Let's just keep going. How was the driver on the evening of June 14, 2021? How was the driver of that Toyota Tacoma truck with the white... Oh, 7 of Swords. Oh, guys. Okay, this is not good. So, the driver of the red or maroon Toyota Tacoma truck was definitely up to no good. They were either committing a crime, or it could very well have been a man, because we've got a King of Wands, and remember that the King of Wands sometimes is very sexual. Anyway, let's keep going. That's yeah, we don't know. That's all I'm seeing. I know some of you are asking questions. And we're just looking at general energies here because we don't know who these people are. We've got Sagittarius and Aquarius energy here. Summer was in Aquarius. How was the driver on the evening of June 14? Wow. Well, I see something may have already happened. And this is betrayal energy. This is energy that is wrong. The driver may have been upset because of some kind of betrayal, or may have been up to something that was wrong. How is the driver? The driver may have been feeling heartbroken. There's 3 coming out. Oh, see, this could have been, something may have happened to Summer on the 14th, not the 15th. Look at all the water. How was the driver feeling? The driver may have, and that's Aquarius energy right there, and Summer Wells is an Aquarius. So I feel like that's the little girl, the blonde hair. Notice how she's naked. Somebody here is walking away, or they may be walking toward water or land. Eight of Cups. Or they may have been looking, they may have seen Summer walking, who knows, but show me how the driver of the, show me what the driver of the, on the evening of June 14, what were they thinking and feeling? A huge High Priestess secret. Now, what we're getting here is there is a massive High Priestess secret here about this Eight of Cups. Underneath the Eight of Cups is the Ten of Swords. So what this could be is that they may have been helping to dispose of Summer. Somebody may have already been dead. But let's just keep going, okay? What does that driver know to be true? What did they know to be true about why they were in the area? Why were they near Summer Wells' home? Why? They were doing something secretive. They may have had to do something quickly, or something may have happened. With the Knight of Wands, this could be a secret about, I mean, that is sexual energy. What's this? Oh, good Lord. Here we go with this Three of Cups. It's a group of people here, all working together, 3 people. Why were they in the area? Why was that driver in the area of Summer Wells' home? Why was that driver in the area? Because they were collaborating. I feel like, so over here, somebody is making a plan. There's 3 people making a plan here. And they could be in a bloody basement here. What was the driver doing? Who was the driver collaborating with, and what were they collaborating to do? Show me what they were collaborating to do. Oh, something very evil. Oh, God. Now, that could be a dead body. What were they collaborating to do? That could be sex abuse, though. There's a car. There's the devil. They may have... What is this... What were their intentions as they were driving toward Summer Wells' home? No, it looks like it looks like the child may have already been deceased, you see. To drive, that's a vehicle, a dead body. What were their intentions? No, I do believe. This is as they were coming toward the home. There's somebody that's already dead, and this could be burying. There's Summer right there. How does the mother, on that evening, how was the mother, just before the Toyota Tacoma, the red Toyota Tacoma, came in the area of the house? How was Candace feeling? How was Candace angry? My hands are shaking. There may have been an argument, or somebody... How is angry about a dead child, or angry about, what is this Ten of Swords for how Candace was feeling? Heartbroken. Yeah. All right. How was, on the evening of June 14, how was Candace feeling about her daughter? Heartbroken? On the evening of June 14, how was Candace feeling about her daughter? She was trying to hide something. She was looking at, how was Candace feeling about her daughter? She was looking for an opportunity to bury. That's a coffin there. The young lady, she was angry at a King of Wands. Now, let's see how Candace was feeling about Dawn, about her husband, the father. On the evening of June the 14th, how was Candace feeling about Dawn? There's 3 coming out. Angry, in denial about something. How was she may have been trying to protect Dawn? How was Candace feeling about Dawn Wells on the evening of June 14? Shocked. There's Summer in the star, and there was something that she saw, or she was shocked, or she was shocked to see something on the evening of June 14. What had happened? What did Candace know had happened to Summer on the evening? No, I feel like she might have been beaten or punished or something, or oh, good Lord. That's not good. This is a payment of money, you see. What was the Ace of Pentacles for how she was feeling? She had paid somebody, or the mother had offered something, or the mother had paid somebody. Or she had discovered that she may have seen that the child was abused. What did Candace know to be true about her daughter on the evening of June 14? On the evening of June 14, the mother may have been violent. See, mother took some kind of an opportunity, to get somebody to take her away, I think. Okay, we just have to, I don't think that the child was sold. I think that the child was not alive. Let's go back, okay? What happened to Summer Wells? What happened to we don't even know if it happened on June 14. What happened to Summer Wells? There was violence here. That's violence. That's physical violence. She may have been shaken. What happened to Summer Wells? And she was physically abused. There was violence here. She may have been punished. She may have been forced to eat something, or what happened here? It could be child abuse. What happened to Summer Wells? Now, the 7 of Cups can be a substance, somebody who, the mother may have been drunk, you see. The mother may have been drunk. What does the mother know to be true happened? Somebody walked away from the home, or somebody took somebody. What did she know happened? There's a child. We got to find out what the devil is. These children are not all the biological children of Dawn, either Dawn or Candace. Just a minute. Let's just go to Dawn. On the evening of the man, on the evening of June 14, How was Don Wells feeling? What was he thinking and feeling? Now, there's some kind of a massive truth with a child. He might have been angry. How was Don Wells feeling on the evening of... I feel like he felt that the mother was responsible for her death or something. How was he feeling? How was Don feeling about his daughter Summer on the evening of June 14? Now, there's the family. She may have had a head injury, or she may have been... What does he know to be true happened to Summer? Okay, so it looks like there are people drinking in the home. What does he know happened to Summer? He doesn't know. There's the moon is there. Somebody... What does he know on June 14th happened to Summer? What's that woman saying? What is that woman saying? She's saying that Summer is dead. What is she saying to Dawn about how Summer died? Some kind of a drink, or... How was Summer Wells feeling? Let's just back up to the noon hour on June 14. How was Summer Wells feeling at noon hour? How was the little girl, so she would have been 5, how was she feeling? So now, how was she feeling on June 14th at noon hour? She didn't want that man near her, or somebody was... How was she thinking and feeling? Noon hour. She may have asked for something and something may have been refused. Or there's a lot about drinks here, guys. Something was mixed. She may have, at noon hour, how was she feeling? She may have been thirsty. So something at noon hour, something repetitive. She'd been somewhere for a long time. She may have been waiting. What had happened? What is the Wheel of Fortune? She feeling at noon hour on June 14. Somebody may have told her to do something, to go downstairs. This is something that happens repeatedly. How was Summer Wells feeling at noon hour? She was expecting something or something. What was the Wheel of Fortune? I feel like there was some kind of a plan, or maybe she was... I feel like she was... that looks like a basement there. How is she feeling at noon hour on June 14? Looks like there's some kind of a plan to go for a walk. Or she had been told, no. I feel like she was feeling terrible. Why was she feeling terrible? She might have had a terrible headache. No, there was an accident or something. What is the Tower? Or somebody, or maybe she was punished. No, I think it was physical violence. There's a man there. Somebody got very angry. Somebody also refused. Somebody was continually refusing. Maybe she was refusing to eat, or someone was refusing to give her... No, she was being punished here. She was being punished, I think. What was this punishment? It's like she's put in chains here. She may have been chained. She may have not been allowed to... So there's somebody here demanding what at noon hour, what is happening to her. She may have been speaking to one of her siblings, or at noon hour, what's happening to her. Somebody's walking away. What is the Three of Swords? Her family. How was she feeling? Okay, how was something was happening that happened repeatedly. How did she feel? She was waiting, or how was she feeling about her mom? No, somebody was punishing her. She was going through some kind of great difficulty. She may have been very hungry or feeling very sick. What is the devil? She may have been... What is the Three of Swords, please? It's the truth. What is the truth? It's what's been kept a secret. She was told to be quiet. Oh, what is the secret? I don't like that Queen of Wands. It looks like there's a lot of... What is the... There's sexual abuse going on here, guys, I think. Okay, so what did she say? Something that made somebody very angry. Okay. You know what I think happened? I think she was being sexually abused, and I think one of the parents was afraid that she was going to tell the truth to somebody. Yeah, she was going to reveal the truth. She was going to reveal the truth. Yeah, and that's why I believe that she was murdered, because she was going to expose one of the parents. Okay, now, look, I could be wrong, guys, because I'm just going to ask a couple of different questions. I do not think that she was alive on the 15th. I think that was a story. I think that she was already taken from the home. So on the evening, let's switch decks and let's go back to the driver of the Toyota Tacoma. What did the Toyota Tacoma, when it drove away from the area, what was the intent of the driver? So there's some kind of a message about some kind of a victory or something being seen, a message about something being seen. Somebody was paid, or somebody offered, or somebody had, what had they intended to do? They were very focused on something. They may have been given something. What were they intending on doing? Exposing something here, or working on, I mean, I don't do reversals, so this, okay, hang on now. So somebody over here is waiting for something, or somebody is watching. There's some exposure, and there's some manipulation. As they were driving away from Summerwell's home, what was the driver's thoughts and feelings? That there's a death, and there's something that could be out in the open for all to see, and there's a death. So in other words, they knew that it was clear to them, and they didn't want something out in the open. So Summerwell's may have been in the truck lying down or something where nobody could see. What were they intending on doing? What had the Queen of Swords told the driver of the truck to do? Something that she wanted. What had the Queen of Swords told the driver of the truck to do? Ooh, she's feeling guilty. What did she tell the driver of the truck to do? She said that she felt bad. Did she tell the driver of the truck to do some kind of a message? What is the Nine of Cups? She may have promised money or something, but did she tell... Okay, there is the Knight of Pentacles. So there was some kind of a binding contract here. There's an agreement or a promise. There's the Devil. What did this person promise to do? Something very fast. But there's the driver of the truck. Okay, so somebody was worried about exposure here. They had to do something fast. They were working on, what was the driver of the truck working on? Some kind of a death. What is the Nine of Cups? Judgment. So I'm seeing that the child may have been, what did the driver of the truck do later on that night? Something very fast. What did they do very quickly? So there's somebody, they may have been angry. What did the driver of the truck do? They were angry about somebody noticing them. There we go with that Queen of Pentacles again. A Queen of Pentacles may have noticed them. Maybe that's who reported. They were wary. They were worried. What was the driver wary and worried about? Hang on now. What was the driver wary and worried about? Exposure. Okay, so what did the driver of the truck do? Defended against exposure. What is judgment, please? What were they? They figured out. Now, do you see the water there? There's some kind of exchange here. There's an exchange of money. Oh God. Well, there was a promise here. There was a promise here to get. I believe here there was a promise to get rid of somebody, but I believe that they were, whoever this was. Yeah, to get rid of. There's death in the Five of Pentacles. So what did they know to be true happened? The driver of that maroon truck, what do they know to be true about where Summer Wells is or went? They're denying a truth. Could be somewhere in the water. They're completely hiding and denying a truth. What did they know to be true about where Summer Wells is now? The driver of that truck? The Hierophant and the Two of Swords. What did they know to be true about where? There's the Tower. Holy moly. What do they know to be true happened to her body? Something pretty horrible. So it may have been, there's something being tilted there. There's defeat. I'm seeing a lot of fire. Judgment. I'm seeing the water. So I know that they've already been divers. How is it that the divers have not found? How is it that the divers have not found Summer Wells? How is it that because they haven't looked in the right area. They haven't looked in the right area. They haven't been searching in the right. They've been focused on one area alone. They've been searching for a truth. They've been searching. Perhaps they have been searching a body of water. Then how have they not found what is the Eight of Pentacles? Because they stopped. They may have stopped. If something was held up, why is something held up? Because of something unexpected. What unexpected thing happened? King of Pentacles. What is the unexpected thing happen? It looks like somebody whoever was in charge of the investigation was focused on Earth or something, or focused on something else. Yeah, somebody's focused on looking on land. And that's not where she is. Because there was someone who's focused on listening to that woman, that's why. So some kind of, it's because they've made they've judged somebody as being, they should have been wary. What are they wary of? They're wary of being exposed. What? What? Hang on a minute. How does the FBI, how on earth, there's the FBI involved, how could all these investigators be wary? Why did they not continue searching the various bodies of water? There's death. Child. Because they think the child was not in the boat, because in that Six of Swords, why did the FBI, why didn't they continue searching other bodies of water? They have been searching. They just can't find her. They just simply can't find her. Perhaps the body is so deteriorated, or they can't see it. Do you know what the problem is? Visibility. It could be that her body, they may have literally, they literally may have been right over it and didn't see it. It could be because the visibility of the water, maybe the divers can't see very far if there are a lot of particles in the water. I know I used to dive a little bit myself, so maybe it could be that there's not much visibility, but you'd think they'd have some other kind of There's the King of Swords. So that's an international lawman. They're working with, who is the King of Swords working with? They're holding something back. What are they holding back? An opportunity, or that could be the three brothers. What? It may be that is the FBI still involved? Are they involved? So they may have the FBI. Have they given up searching? There's some kind of defeat here. Somebody got away with something. What are they waiting for? Justice. Well, I'm not gonna. What are they waiting for? A truth. What are they waiting for? What is the Tower? Who's in the Four of Cups? They keep missing opportunities. They keep missing opportunities. And they may not be interested anymore. What a bunch of jerks. Why haven't they... Surely to God, somebody must have seen that truck. Okay, just a second now. Sorry about this. Let's go to the boys. The three brothers, what did they know to be true about what happened on June the 14th? The three brothers, what did they know to be true? Here we go again. I'm going to clarify strength. What is strength, please? Because that can be overpowering a child. It can be domestic abuse. What did they know to be true? There was some kind of plan being made. What did the three boys know to be true about what happened on June 14? Now, they know a truth about a plan here. What was this plan? What did the boys know to be true? About that plan. It's some kind of truth about the little girl. What is the truth about the little girl? It's about she was taken away on that night. That's what they know. Yeah, the child was taken away on that night, so she wasn't there. She wasn't there on June the 15th. She said something. The little girl said a truth. Oh my God. What did she tell her brothers? There's some kind of truth that God... It's the truth about why she died. I feel like, yep, it was the truth about this emperor and her. An emperor needed to be protected. And I feel like it's some kind of child abuse here. There's a King of Cups. Somebody was drinking. Yeah, there we go. They saw her being taken away. Now, I want to show you something. They saw her being taken away. There were two other people in the truck. What did they know? What did their little sister tell? What did she tell her brothers? What did the brothers know? That Summer said something about the mother hurting her. What did she say to her brothers about... Here we go again. She may have felt like... She may have said, I think Mom is going to kill me, or there's something... What did the... let's just go back to what did the brothers know to be true about... Okay, what is this Eight of Cups? She wanted to leave the family. She was... felt like she was... This could be punishment here. Maybe she wasn't allowed to go outside, or what did she tell her brothers? What is this Eight of Cups, that she was leaving? What did she tell her brothers? She told them something about the family. What did she tell? She said, what did she say? What did Summer say? Something about, what did she say in the... Somebody was very angry, or... Okay, she said something, and somebody got very angry with her. It's like she had to lie. Somebody was angry with her about a lie, or said that she was lying. Yeah, they said that she was lying about the Knight of Wands, which is the sex abuse. or abuse. There's physical violence here. What did the brothers know? That what they did know is that their little sister wanted to leave. What did the brothers know happened to her hair? What did the brothers know happened to their sister's hair? Why was she... Why... What did the brothers know happened to her hair? The mother did something. It was the mother's decision. Now, I feel like there's a high priestess secret here about the mother. I feel like it was some kind of form of punishment or something. Why did the mother, what does the mother know to be true about why she shaved Summerwell's hair? What does the mother know to be true? What does Candace know to be true about why did she? Because here's the moon again. There's some kind of deception here. She may have wanted to... What did the mother know to be true about why? And so she's being deceptive about it. But what is the truth about why? It's like she wanted her to... It looks like it was some kind of punishment. Look at the short hair there. She may have wanted her... Why did she do that to her? It was some justice. It was some form of punishment. Why did she punish her daughter? Because of something that she was expecting? Or why did she punish her daughter? Okay. What did her daughter, what did Candace know that her daughter knew to be true? She was walking away from abuse. What is this plan? Okay, I feel like that's child protection. I feel like the daughter was planning, she had either said, they were worried that she was going to tell the authorities about something. This is all about keeping silent, do what I say. Why did she punish her daughter? To control or abuse power? Why did she punish her daughter? She's serving two sides. Why did she punish her daughter? It looks like there was some kind of strict regimen here. What was the purpose of chopping the daughter's hair off? There's something that was said. It was because of something that was said. She was afraid. So, I think what happened here, it looks like she did it out of anger. And it may have been a sort of a threatening thing. So, but what was accomplished from Buzz cutting her hair? To make her angry, or what is the Two of Pentacles? It was in exchange for something? No, it was because it was almost like a threat. The Page of Cups is someone they're not telling the truth. And I feel like she did that to her daughter because the daughter may have been, I feel like the daughter was not threatening, but saying that she wanted to leave the home. And maybe child services she was aware of child services. Maybe she had already, she knew that she could report something. Was the daughter thinking, Summer Wells, she was 5. Was she thinking about reporting something? I believe that she was. Was she thinking, how did she feel about her parents and about the home? She wanted to walk away. She wanted to walk away. There's drinking in the home. There's some high priestess secret that she was, And she had to keep, there's something that was concealed. You see, there's a huge high priestess secret and something that was being concealed. And it looks like somebody was, there's some threatening person and there's a child. And it could be, that can be sex, right? There's a very large wand there right in front of that child. This is all about sex. I think, so the overall energy that I'm getting, now guys, I could be wrong, is that something happened on the night of June 14th. It happened out of anger. It could have been a punishment for something they were worried that she was going to say. And then I think that red truck that was there, they say it was there the evening before she disappeared. I don't think that she was alive on June the 15th. I am going to switch decks and we're going to look at the statement. Did you not think that Candace seemed drunk in that statement? It seemed like her speech was slurred. That was 2 weeks, just 2 weeks after the so-called disappearance. Why did both the parents call at exactly 6:26 p.m. on June the 15th? It's probably because they knew the body was disposed of, you see? Probably. Over there, there's somebody, looking out across the water. Why did they look upset? Not at all. They don't look upset at all. Why did both the parents call? Look at this. The child was already deceased, guys. The child was already deceased. Why did they wait until 6:26 p.m. on June? Why did they wait until the next day or the next evening to report? Because the body had to be hidden and disposed. Look, it's in the water. Look at this. Now you're about to hear a description of the situation on June 14, 2021, the day before they say that Summer Wells vanished.
June 14th, 2021. There's much noise and activity at the 11-acre property in Beech Creek, Tennessee, where the little girl resides at 110 Ben Hill Road with her father, mother, 3 brothers, and grandmother. Those living on Ben Hill Road can hear the buzzing of chainsaws and the voices of the many tree cutters at work. Even the dogs living in Beech Creek are rattled by the noises and activity. The Wells dogs are yelping, and it's adding to the cacophony. It's a warm summer day, hot and humid, with a high of 90 degrees Fahrenheit. We don't know exactly what Summer and her brothers, mother, and grandmother are up to that day. We do, however, know where Summer's father, Don Wells, is. He's at a residence working on drywall. According to Wells' former colleague, Dudley Agin, Don is acting strange and in a very sad, dejected mood.
Now, what you're about to see is a video that Candace claims she took of Summer Wells on June 15 around 3 p.m. I do not believe that the child is actually alive in this video. And she was telling this story that Summer was fine. She had her arms up just like her father does when he sleeps. Why is this even relevant? And why would she be asking the passenger, who is clearly not the grandmother by voice in this video, about whether or not the arm is up when it's not? Just watch the video.
That's what I was trying to catch. She still got her arm up? No. Oh, that's what I was trying to catch. She still got her arm up? No. Oh, that's what I was trying to catch.
A 1998 to 2000 model maroon or red Toyota Tacoma. In addition, it has a full bed ladder rack with white buckets in the truck bed. They were seen near Beech Creek Road and Ben Hill Road on Monday, June the 14th.
Now, these are some stills from the video that Candace took. This child does not look alive, but have a look at the injury on her head. Look closer. This is child abuse. So what has to happen here is the owner of that Tacoma has to come forward. That's what needs to happen. And hopefully the truth will come out. Now, I know the reading was a little bit all over the place, but that's what happens. We have to do it over and over, and it will narrow itself down. We will drill down to the truth for this sweet little angel. What a little cutie. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys.